Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. We're kind of in the summer doldrums as far as the market trend. However, the overlying cloud on this market is inflation. And the fact that the Feds are probably going to have to raise interest rates dramatically, which obviously is not good for the market. The Dow traded off 144 points today, but it traded above where it opened. So isn't showing a drastic sell-off, other than we know this is a major market drift to the downside. So we're oriented toward the short side, but the NASDAQ not really going anywhere. It started off lower and then actually closed a few points positive on the day, making this wedge formation a likely scenario, which pretty much tells us it's not going up, it's not going down until it breaches one of these support and resistance levels. And the biggies like Amazon, you can see is just moving absolutely sideways. So there's really no major trend indicators as far as the big trading stocks. Now, there are small ones. Our recommendation on FE today was based upon this J-hook pattern setup. Still moving nicely. Notice, just observe the obvious. Came up to the resistance level, pulled back. The 200 is now acting as support. Looks like wave 3 in progress. So even though there is not a major trend in the overall market, it's easy, I should say it this way. Scanning for the high probability trades is relatively easy if you know the patterns to be looking for. Or in this case, the biotechs are moving nicely. Our recommendation on Fate was based upon the fry pan bottom, J-hook pattern using the 50 as support. So anytime you see a bunch of them, I say a bunch of them, the whole sector moving, you can find the stocks. We recommended TGTX based upon the classic pattern, fry pan bottom, J-hook right here off the 50. So even though the market was down most of the day, the biotechs are still being bought. But what we're going to be concentrating on July 23rd is our top ranked signals and patterns. If you combine candlestick signals and patterns, you can identify not only high probability trades, but high probability trade direction with very strong magnitude price moves. Again, all based upon human nature. These are the signals and patterns that the Japanese rice traders identified as not only being a correct trade, but powerful trades. The bearish best friend. Oops, I forgot to title this one. And our recommendation on CTLT was based upon a bearish best friend, followed by a doji sandwich, topped out right here at the same level it topped out before, and at the 200. When you add all this together with stochastics heading down, you've got an extremely high probability trade setup that you're going in the right direction, and not only in the right direction, but with a very strong move. Same scenario here on BABA. Shooting star, best friend gap down. Where do you think the next target was going to be? Down here at the 50-day moving average. So join us July 23rd. There's about 15 high top ranked signals and patterns in the candlestick universe. And not only learning what the signals are telling you, but then being able to identify which one of those signal combinations are going to produce the highest profit trades. So best friend signals, kicker signals, this is 2+2 analysis. If you see a bearish kicker signal and the markets are heading down, you can pretty much assume this is going to have a much stronger down move than just a normal downtrending stock in a downtrending market. So, whoops. The Dow is in a downtrend. Again, because of the fear of interest rates and inflation, that's kind of the the dark cloud hanging over the market. And you can see what the market's been doing for at least the last 6 to 8 months. It's been in a slow downtrend. So our bias is more toward the short side, but you always find some good bullish trades no matter what the market conditions are. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.